guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's unboxing is the Liberty Scent with Love edits. I think we've had this exact name in a previous year's edit. They do that, don't they? They recycle the names, which is fine. So it is in this bag this year, which is described as the Dreams of Summer Liberty print. So it's a smaller of the bags. You know, we get the big bag sometimes in the edit. This one's a little bit smaller. If I can find a similar one, I'll try and link it underneath. And it's got these little, I don't know what these are for, things on the side, and a little zipper, which of course says Liberty on. So this one retails for £95. I got it for £85.50 because I'm still signed up to the Liberty Beauty Drop. I ummed and ahed with that subscription. I think I'm going to keep it for now. I used my credit to buy this edit actually, but I don't know about the longevity. I guess I'm like, what are you going to do next? So far I've not been thrilled, but we'll see. Anyway, it is lined in a dark blue lining. I do love the bags that come in the Liberty edits because Liberty are just known for their beautiful prints, aren't they? Obviously you like some more than others and you might not like this. It's not my favourite, but it kind of makes sense with the scent theme to have, I guess, flowers on it. Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of fragrances. We're going to talk through them. I'm going to give you my opinions. Not that that really matters. Fragrance is very, very personal, isn't it? So it might smell differently to you. It might smell differently on you. We're just going to do a bit of an unboxing, a bit of a chat through and see. The first one is the Byredo Mojave Ghost. Mojave Ghost? I never know how to pronounce this. This is probably my favourite, actually, of the Byredo fragrances. It's got top notes of Ambre and Jamaican Nesbri, heart notes of violet, sandalwood and magnolia, and base notes of chantilly, musk, crisp amber and cedarwood. We've seen Byredo release a lot of this packaging for their sample sizes for these kind of kits and edits. So it's a funny size, isn't it? This, did I even say the size? I'm so not on it. This is 8mm, I believe. And yeah, 8mm. So the samples they do, I think they actually sell samples Byredo of the 2mm size. This is 8mm, so it's considerably bigger than like a small tiny sample, but it's not exactly a travel size either. It's that kind of funny, kind of in between size. The base notes are chantilly musk, crisp amber and cedarwood. I can't remember if I said this, but yeah, one of my favourites from the Byredo range. So a full size of this fragrance, or any Byredo fragrance really, is £220 for 100ml. Yes, it's expensive, which makes this price per ml worth £17.60. So it is in like a dab style bottle, and I'm sure that's not the right word, but you know what I mean. And it doesn't have like a spray on it or even a rollerball. I personally prefer a spray on my perfume. Not really a fan of rollerballs, not really a fan of these ones like this where you just have to kind of tip it up and hope it doesn't go everywhere. Beggars can't be choosers and all that, but yeah. So I'm glad it's in here. I just wish they'd give us some like nicer type of packaging, just for me personally, just my opinion on this one. This is definitely all about your kind of niche fragrance. If you're looking for something a little bit different, a little bit not everyone else is going to be wearing it, then it's definitely a good option. I'm just trying to find everything in here because they're like wrapped up in different ways. I'm going to show you how things are wrapped so you can kind of see. This one, for example, is in like green tissue paper with like brown tape on it. So in terms of giving it as a gift, it would be a lovely gift, but I mean, it doesn't look nice, does it? Which I find a bit strange for like a high-end fragrance. It looks like someone's just put it in whatever. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Not easy to get into either. I've actually just discovered like my new favourite fragrance. So I got a parcel the other day, completely unexpected from Commodity, and it's their new fragrance called Juice. Oh my gosh, I absolutely adore this fragrance. It was one of those, like I said, I wasn't expecting it. I'd not had the best week, and this arrived and I was like, oh, what's this from Commodity? And I'm like, oh, this is our new fragrance, and I actually love it. So I feel like all these fragrances have kind of got like a lot to live up to. Anyway, this is Morning Chest from Vilhelm Parfumerie, and this one is in a 10mm travel size. So travel sizes are weird for this brand as well. So they sell a pack of 3 for £119. So this is worth a third of £119. Somebody do the maths for me. So it's got top notes of bergamot, heart notes of Tuscan leather and galbanum, and base notes of patchouli and black amber. I quite like this one. I mean, I like Vilhelm Parfumerie. I think they're very nice. I love the packaging as well on these. Look at this like cut glass bottle. I think it's lovely with a nice silver topper on. It feels like a luxurious fragrance. I wish Byredo would do something like this and put it in these types of spray bottles instead of, like I said, those dabbers. But I do quite like this from the range. I've tried a few now because they've turned up in quite a lot of different Liberty edits and stuff like that. I think Morning Chest is probably one of my favourites. Yeah, it's just got a nice scent to it. I'm just going to keep pulling stuff out. I've got like a list of the products I've researched that I know are in here, but trying to find them is just a joy, isn't it? So look at this again. This weird green bubble wrap. I've never seen any other brand with this bubble wrap but Liberty. It's not very Liberty, is it, this bubble wrap? I can't even get it out here without pulling the lid off, which is not good, is it? I mean, if anyone else got this kit, I'm going to assume it's wrapped the same. They must all be wrapped the same, mustn't they? But what did you think? Ooh, okay, so this one is by a brand called Byredo, and look, it's got bits stuck to it now. This is not very high-end Liberty. What the heck is this? This is not very luxurious for my like 90-odd pound edits. Oh, sorry. Let's just keep it real. So, what was I saying? Byredo, if that's how you pronounce it. Don't come here for the pronunciation. I've tried a couple of their fragrances, and I've got a couple in what I would call my kind of core collection that I wear all the time that I really like. I think one's called Sunray or something like that. Anyway, this one is called Free 00 Eau de Parfum 10ml, and it says it layers fresh Sicilian lemon, mandarin and soothing orange flower absolute with the sensuality of Egyptian, jasmine and vanilla. Notes of calming sandalwood and water lily for courage of heart. To feel alive and uninhibited is Free 00. This is a lighter, highly natural fragrance. Reapply or layer it with the other Viro fragrances. 50ml would be £135, making this £27, which is quite a lot for not a lot of fragrance. So on my listing, it says 10ml. This is actually 7.5ml. So either I've made a mistake or Liberty have in their listing. It says 7.5ml on here. I could have sworn it said that 10ml on the website. But anyway, whatever. They're quite pricey, quite unusual. I like this. I don't think it's going to last very long. And when the brand themselves are saying that, talking about reapplying it and that it's lighter, and from the research I've done, other people have also said it doesn't last that long. It kind of worries me, particularly for an expensive fragrance. But if you want something super light, then this might be your new best friend fragrance. Next, we've got a fragrance from a brand called Bastide, and it's Ambre Maquis Eau de Parfum 10ml, and it's in a nice little sealed box. I don't really want to open this, because if I smell it and don't like it, I then can't gift it, can I? And it's nice to have some little fragrances to pop in people's stockings if you think they're going to like them. So maybe I'll spray this in the store before I commit to opening this. It is in a spray though, and it is actually a travel size. You can actually buy it in this size. So it retails for, I think, £30. It's got top notes of tangerine and elemi, heart notes of rose and labdanum. I swear they make words up. Base notes are patchouli, amber and creamy sandalwood, and it's made and harvested by hand by French artisans in somewhere in France that I can't pronounce. 100% natural ingredients. So I've written down here it's actually on sale at the moment for £21. It's on, well, I don't know if it's sale, but like on some type of an offer. But yeah, it looks kind of nice in the packaging. I like it when they include it in packaging. I know we don't need a load of excess packaging, but certainly, like I said, for gifting or for feeling like you've got a gift, it's kind of nice when they actually come in something you could use rather than the ones that just come in this, like what is this? Next, from Veroni Gabby, we have got the, crikey, this is so hard to read. Like, my eyesight's not bad. I've actually had laser eye surgery, it's pretty good. But I'm like, whoa, that writing is tiny. Falcom de Voyage Travel Refill 5ml. Ooh, this is the one with some kind of funky packaging. Look at this. It's like a gold sort of slip cover, and then this is the perfume. Although I've got to say this does feel kind of cheap. This is what it looks like. I want to love this because I love the fact that it's got a little case, even though it's not the nicest case ever. So I think this size, the 5ml, is one that you can use to like refill. A travel size one is, as the name suggests, but then I'm sure the travel size is actually 10ml. So a travel size is £25. So this is half of a travel size. So we say it's worth £13.47. It's got notes of black, rose, dew, woods, moss, amber, and fresh air. Oh, that's funny. Notes of fresh air. What does your perfume smell like? Well, it has notes of fresh air. I mean, come on now. So it says on here it's Noire de Mai Eau de Parfum. Don't, like I said, don't come here for the pronunciation because it ain't going to happen. it's really, really musky and not in a very nice way. This is like, oh no, oh no. Oh, I don't like that at all. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I really apologise if you're watching this and thinking I love this scent, but it smells awful. I can't stop smelling it. Do you know what? I'll tell you what it reminds me of, and this is just a me memory, but I remember walking through Harrods and like trying a fragrance like this. It was like hundreds of pounds. And oh my God, that's the worst fragrance ever, just in my humble opinion. So for some clarity, a full size is 85ml for £229. Who is paying any money to smell like this? Oh my gosh, that is terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, not a fan of that at all. Which is a shame because I like the idea of it coming with a little case. Moving on, from Bby, we've got Boy of June. I'm a girl of June. My birthday's in June. Does that make me a girl of June? I've decided it does. Please smell better than that other thing. The Bby perfumes all look the same. They've got the same like labels on, but then they have like obviously the different names of the fragrance. Ugh. So Bby Boy of June Eau de Parfum. It's 10ml. A full size would be 100ml for £225, making this about £22.50 price per ml. It's described as a citrus floral fragrance, which is much more me. Top notes of Italian bergamot, Madagascar black pepper and Italian lemon. Heart notes of Egyptian geranium, Somalian incense and green apple. And base notes of Indonesian patchouli, white leather and crisp amber. I'm not really a fan of sort of that incensey type smell. I like a smoky fragrance, but that kind of spoils the freshness for me on this particular one. Although I do like the packaging, I think it looks nice and kind of sleek. Far better than that other thing we just smelled. I would literally go so far as to say that other scent is the worst thing I've ever smelled in my life, which isn't, it's not good, is it? Next, from Thameen London, we have got Bby. And this is an Extrait de Parfum. It's a 10ml size, but a full size would be 50ml for £250. So it means that price per ml is actually worth £50. It better smell good. This is so heavy. The first thing I noticed when I picked up the box is how ridiculously heavy it is. It's for a 10ml, so there's other 10mls I've just picked up. This is so heavy. I don't know if it's the lid. The lid looks heavy. Yeah, the lid's got a bit of weight to it. That's a quality lid, that is. Even this is still a bit heavy though. It's a nice lid. I quite like it. Well, I do and I don't. I like the top of it. Look, it has this. I guess that's the brand's logo or something. But yes, a good quality lid on this product. I know we're not here to look at the lids, but let's just take a moment for this one. I feel like this one is a little bit more masculine, even though the notes don't suggest that. That's how it kind of smells to me. The top notes are bergamot, bitter orange and ginger. The heart notes are tuberose, saffron and honey. And the base notes are walnut, milk accord, vanilla and tobacco. It could be the tobacco that maybe makes it smell a little bit that way. But for me, it's about, do I like the smell? Do I like the smell on me? And how does it make me feel? That other fragrance I was talking about, the juice one that I've just started wearing, it makes me feel happy. And some of these other ones, maybe not so much. It says the Britolone collection. I don't know what that means. But it does say Thameen Fragrance 64 Knightsbridge, London. If I'm not mistaken, that may be Harrods. Sounds Harrodsy. And I've definitely seen this in Harrods, and I think we've had this brand in the Harrods Fragrance Advent Calendar as well. So possibly Harrods fragrance. I like it, it's just not quite for me. Next, from Liberty, and I am very pleased to see in a Liberty fragrance collection edit thing that we've actually got Liberty fragrance. I mean, you would think that would be obvious that we should have, but one never knows. So this is Adelphi Sun by Liberty, and it's an eau de parfum, 8ml or 0.27 fluid ounce, and I believe this is the travel size. Yeah, so this is the travel size. It retails for £45 for 8ml of product. So again, another pricey one. They're all kind of pricey, aren't they? So super simple packaging. I wish they'd done what they did with the full size packaging, which has like a big kind of lid on it with nice kind of design on. This one is a little bit sort of bland in comparison to what the other ones look like. Although then again, you might prefer that. So I like this one. This one has got a fragrance profile of verdant, succulent, botanical with top notes of grapefruit and cardamom, Guatemala and golden fern. The heart notes are jasmine, India, linden, narcissus and neroli. And the dry down is sandalwood, album, Australia, boxwood and ambrox. I need to do like a fragrance experience or something where they teach you a little bit more about what all this means. I get the idea of it as a concept, like the dry down. So like fragrances where you spray it on you get one thing, it dries down, it smells very different. The rest of it, I get the concepts again, obviously, of a top note and a base note and a mid note, but it'd be good if I could learn how to actually pick these out, you know? It's like I do these things and I realise all the things I don't know. Then we have got one from Granado Rio de Janeiro, and it's the Jardim Real perfume, 10ml or 0.34 fluid ounce. So this one has got, it's a spray, but it hasn't got a lid on, it's just literally like this. I don't know, there's something about this particular fragrance, the labelling and everything, that doesn't scream high end. And when I've looked at the price point, it isn't that high end either, price point wise. So it's a 10ml size. Now they sell, there's a couple of ways of looking at this in terms of the price. So you can get a full size for 75ml for £110. It's not super cheap, but it's not super expensive either. So that's worth £14.66. A perfume set is £62 for 5 of these, like 5 different ones, which would make it £12.40. But compared to some 10ml sizes that are like £50, it's not that expensive, I suppose is what I'm trying to say. And I don't love the packaging. It's got top notes of bergamot and mandarin, orange and pink pepper, heart notes of orange blossom, jasmine, sambac and magnolia, and the base notes are sandalwood, musk and patchouli. It smells quite nice, I just don't love the packaging. Does the packaging matter? I mean, for example, what the heck is going on with this box? Look how thick the box is and how small the fragrance is. I don't really get why they do that. Kind of makes you feel like you're getting much more than you are, maybe that's why. Does fragrance packaging matter to you? There's a question. Does it matter? Do you like a nice looking fragrance, or do you just care about what it smells like? I know we buy fragrance to wear, but you take my point. Next, from Eccentric Molecules, we've got Molecule 1 and Black Tea. I think I've had this one before, in fact. I do like a little bit of Eccentric Molecules. So this is their Try Me size, so it is actually a travel size you can buy it in, 8.5ml for £25. So it consists of ISO E Super and Black Tea. So the ISO E Super is an abstract synthetic molecule with a cedarwood tonality and a warm, velvety cocooning sensation. Black tea is the dry leaves of the tea plant, Camellia sinensis, with a subtle and complex aroma. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's in a spray bottle. I'm not that sure about this one. It's kind of giving off toilet cleaner vibes to start with, which, let's be honest, nobody wants that in the perfume. The dry down is a little bit more tolerable, but now I can't stop thinking about toilet cleaner. I don't think this smells great on me, actually, so it must smell great on someone somewhere, but not me. Still, a million times better than that other awful one. The final product we've got is by Sana Jardin Paris, and it is Tiger by Her Side. So when you slide it open, this is what the packaging looks like. So this smells quite nice. It's got quite a nice kind of delicate scent to it. Big problem is it does not last long on the skin, which is problematic, I think. So this size, it retails for £28. It's got top notes of bergamot, cinnamon bark and coriander seed, heart notes of rose absolute, Thai, benzoin, resin and patchouli, and base notes of laburnum, resin, vanilla and olbanum. Yeah, so not my favourite fragrance. It's, yeah, and it just doesn't last long at all on the skin, unfortunately. So if you like it, you're going to have to reapply it, which isn't great. It's also in a rollerball, which is, as we've discussed, is not my favourite kind of fragrance packaging. But you know, we're all different on this score. This particular collection, I have to say, I haven't loved it as much as I have other fragrance edits that I've bought. And this is, like I said, this is just me. I don't personally love a lot of the fragrances in here. They're okay, or they're just awful in one case. But there's nothing like jumping up and down and making me feel excited to have bought it, so I'm a little bit disappointed with this edit. But I'd love to know your thoughts in the description box. Unfortunately, until you smell them all, you don't know, do you, if it's going to be the edit for you. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I will link in the description box all of the fragrances we talked about if you want to look at any of them in any more detail. There's also some beauty discount codes if you want to do a bit of beauty shopping. So I really hope you will give the video a thumbs up. Let us know you're enjoying the content I'm producing, and I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.